Hi everybody, this is Mary for Mary's Stamping Happenings. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And today is Let's Explore Paper Crafting. And this month we are exploring fancy folds. And this fold I call Inside Pop-Up Fold. You can see there's a little saying right there, and it just pops right up. I have been using a set of stamps and a set itself, mainly the Christmas quilt stuff to do this, but you can use any of your sets or anything to do it. It's mainly about the folds. So for this one, what we're going to be using is, of course, we're going to be using the Christmas quilt stamp set, some basic black archival ink. We're going to be using some real red, and you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, 2 pieces of that, okay? Then we're just going to be using some scraps to make the flowers. And we're going to be using a piece of garden green. I've got a piece of garden green in there, and that's 5.5 by 1 3/4, and then we're going to be using some of the quilted Christmas, and we're going to be using one that's 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. We're going to be using 2 pieces at 5.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, we're going to need glue dots. We're going to need multi-purpose adhesive sheets, and then we're going to be using the quilted Christmas ribbon. The Big Shot, we're going to be using the quilted Christmas embossing folder, and then we're also going to be using the quilted Christmas, the layering, the ovals, the quilt builder frame ovals, and the layering oval frames, and the Simply Scored tool, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your, oh, there it is. I knew I just had it out here. You're going to take your real red, and you're going to take your Simply Scored, and what you're going to do is on one of these, you're going to just score at 4 1/4. Just make it a regular card base, just like that, scored. On the second one, you're going to score at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, and 6 3/8. So they go in quarters. They're separated in a quarter. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this oval and you're going to run that through the Big Shot, and you're going to cut out, it's going to be right in the center on that center score line. This is the one that has the 3 scored lines, okay? Let's bring this down so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah. It's really hard to see those score lines, aren't they? But they have the 3 score lines there. And you're just going to cut out the center. You're going to center this on that center score line both ways, and you're going to cut that out. And then with this, you're going to run this through that, the quilted top course embossing folder, okay? And you're just going to run that through like that. So you'll get 2 pieces. Then what you're going to do is you're going to lay both of those pieces on top of each other and see where the oval is. You're going to stamp within that oval, okay? All right? You're just going to stamp within that oval. Then you're going to put tear and tape, fixed fuse, or liquid glue on the 2 end pieces of that. Let's bring this up. These 2 end pieces of that one that you scored 3 times, okay? So that's what you're going to do. But then what you want to do is you want to make a W out of this. okay? And these are the pieces where it's got their tear and tape or the fast fuse or the thing. And then you're just going to place this, and remember where the top is. You're just going to place this down just like that. And now what you're going to do, you've got this, you got your pop-up here, and you got your saying in here. And now you're just going to decorate this. So what I did was I'm just going to put I love this designer series paper. You don't need it. It's not a Christmas paper. It's an everything paper. And I'm just going to put that right on that piece of garden green. Then I'm going to take my quilted Christmas, or the quilted, and I'm just going to tie that around that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, you can do anything you want. You don't have to do this on this fancy fold. Okay. And then I am going to take a few glue dots. You can use glue dots, you can use Stampin' Dimensionals, you can lift it up with those Stampin' Dimensionals, you can use Fast Fuse, Snail, whatever your best is, your best adhesive for you. And then I'm just going to lay that on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put these two up here. There you go. So there are 2 more videos. Now this is the full card. There are 2 more videos that you can watch with these fancy fold cards. And I want to thank you for getting this class this month. And hopefully you'll come back next month when we do brush shows. You can follow me on YouTube or look below for all the other stuff I used for this. So thanks for visiting and happy stamping. Bye-bye.